Okay, so I'm going to try to show you what's going on with my Parasound P5 preamp. Um, Unfortunately, I've tried now with 3 different machines and a number of different high-quality short USB cables, and I have basically the same problem occur every time I try to plug this thing into a Windows machine via USB. It does work with Mac, but unfortunately, I am just not able to get it to work with PC. So let me just demonstrate what the problem is here. I'm going to go ahead and plug the P5 in. This will take me 1 second. Okay, so I heard the little Windows noise saying that it's recognized the device was connected, and if you looked at the bottom of the screen there, it showed that it was loading. So if I believe that this is supposed to be plug and play, meaning that the drivers to operate it come default with Windows. So I should only have to go to the playback device here, and it should show up on the list. But unfortunately, it's not there. You can see I've disabled devices listed, and we can show disconnected devices. It doesn't show up on there, meaning it's never successfully connected to the computer. I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. And then I can also go ahead and look this up on device manager, and we can see that it does recognize that there is a USB audio device connected, but that is not successfully loaded. I'll go ahead and pull up the properties here, and you can see that there is an error that this device can't start. And that yes, it is a Microsoft driver that it's trying to load. I can try to update the driver. I've done this before, and ultimately the same thing happens. And I can also go ahead and go through the troubleshoot process, and it will then try to reinstall the driver, and ultimately the driver will fail to load and the same thing will happen. So having tried this on a bunch of different machines with a bunch of different connections, I really think at this point I'm looking at maybe an issue with the firmware on this particular device, or some or other sort of hardware issue. Though if there is something I haven't thought of, I'd be interested in anybody's suggestions of how I could get it to work. And I appreciate you watching this video. Thanks.